G'day. Stephen here from Business to Video. I'm just going to show you guys today how to add internal links onto this document and external links, or outbound links, whatever you want to call it, and also just to double check the HTags for a location page. Okay, so it should be a fairly short video, so we'll just dive in. Also, we'll talk about bolding words and things like that. So anyway, look, this is your H2. You want to make this top title here a H2, because usually up in the slider of the website you're going to have your H1. Alright, so what I've added is pest control St George near me, so I think it's a good idea to add near me in there, and then I've added the zip code or the postcode. And then, as you can see, I've bolded at the top of the page pest control St George, so that's our main keyword. They actually use St George area as a keyword in when people search, so in some cases we're going to add area. The next H-tag is a H3. When it comes to the H-tags, my advice is to try and create questions. You know, they're more likely to come up on snippets when on the Google search, so or any search engine. So you might more likely to get into the snippets, which the snippets, it's probably another video, but they're at the top of the page. So it's a better way of getting in there, answering people's questions. So again, the H3 here. So what we've got basically in the location page, we've got information. In this case, it's about pest control. All the primary components of it, or general components of, you know, pest control in the top of the page. Then just a little bit more specific, you know, that we're treating all types of pests. Then what we're doing here is adding some information about the area. Okay, so stories and Aboriginal legends, and then I like to add the population, information about the population. Okay, so then we've got pest control you can trust, and then we get more into the actual specifics, you know, the actual products and services. So like I said, you might want to go what rat pest control is available in St George, Sydney. As you can see, we've got a link to the rat page on the website. So we basically just link to the page. So there's the rats page there, and you do that, you know, throughout the content. Same with the spiders page. What spider require or need pest control in the St George area, Sydney. Well, you can probably don't. You want to mix it up a bit, so we don't have to add Sydney there. Again, you know, so I hope you're getting the idea. There's a link to the spiders. I mean, you could really bold these as well. Most likely is probably a good idea. And we'll just go through the, you know, so might change that to best. Bedbug removal services, or bedbug pest control. It's not a question, but you know what I'm saying. Just bold the word again. What to do for bedbug problems in St George area, yeah, that's okay. Some additional information there. What to know. So you see, I'm just creating questions about cockroach infested. What do I do? Because you're talking to the person. What do I do for flea pest control, St George area, Sydney, New South Wales? Bolding the links. I mean, with the internal link building, you don't want to go overboard. As you can see, I've just got one link in each paragraph. Basically, you just want to be adding links where it's relevant. You know, don't add them for the sake of it. It's just useless. And, you know, Google knows that you that you've done it for nothing. Like the algorithm can work it out. So only do it where it's relevant, you know. And even that goes for bolding. Really minimise your bolding. These days, I'm usually only bolding my words at the very top of the page and the very bottom. From what I know, robots do tend to read the top of the pages first, obviously, but they may go to the bottom of the page too, or they'll be attracted to where the H tags are. So, you know, obviously you put your H1 at the very top and then a H2, and then these are all H3s in the body of the content. So, and then I usually end, as I've mentioned in other videos, with a H2. So drain fly pest control in what causes drain flies. So these are all internal links linking to the pages on the website and onto the services pages, right? This is the way we do it here. Things, but everyone doesn't have to be a question, but you know, my suggestion is try and make it a question that people may ask, you know, termites, how often I get a termite inspection in the St George area, right? And this may show up as a snippet if somebody's asking about that, so therefore you're getting more visibility. You know, we can only hope. Coming towards the end of so I've just noticed there's no heading here on this particular paragraph for possums. Who to call for possum removal in the St George area, Sydney. Right, and then we'll just make that a H3. Bold it like the others, format it. I believe that's supposed to be 13, so we'll just reduce it just to make it look nice. Okay, there's our link to the possum page, as you can see. Let's bold that. What to do, maybe. So just making these up as I go along. To do. This is quite a nice piece of content, and it's going. In the next video, we're going to create a brand new one of the location page, and I'm going to show you how to do that completely from scratch. Here we go. We'll bold that for the internal link. Who provides the best and extermination services in St George? So see, I'm just changing these into questions. I bold the link. So as you see, I'm not doing any more bolding in here. It's just unnecessary. I used to, but pantry moth pest services, how to find pantry moth services, right? How to find end of lease pest control services. So this looks like a H2. Okay, so now we're at coming to the end of the video. This is the very last paragraph. Generally, it's about the contact details and the various ways to get in contact with the business. This actually, once it's uploaded, will be a click to call feature as well. So you can bold that. But you've got to do that, like, you know, once it's uploaded, obviously. And I'll just bold these. Okay, so like I said, this is a H2 at the end. And you see I've bolded this like I did at the very top of the page, the keyword. Okay, so it's at the top of the page. I've also bolded it at the bottom of the page. All right, now there's a link to the booking form. Okay, and now this is a little trick here. You want to link this to your Google business profile. So I've got Pest Control St George near me, and I link that to the GBP, or the Google business profile. So you can just get that link from your, you know, your Google business profile. Obviously, there it is there, you see it. So yeah, that's about it. H2 at the top, end with a H2, H3's in the body, and then when you do upload your content, you'll have your H1 at the top. Just as a reminder, your H1 should match your title tag as well. So just a reminder, but obviously that's for another video. So that's about it for now. The next video we're going to create a brand new location page using the Jarvis recipe format. So make sure you check that out. So look, thanks for listening. You know the drill. Subscribe and like and all that stuff. And thanks for listening. See you in the next video. Bye for now. Adios.